From a major land use decision in the Magnolia neighborhood to a celebration of Seattle Pride, it's all here on Seattle News Now. Hello, I'm Brian Callanan. Mayor Jenny Durkan has signed into law a new plan for the Fort Lawton Army Reserve property in Magnolia. The move rezones about a third of the 34-acre property into 238 units of single-family and multifamily housing. The other portion of the site would become athletic fields, open space, and parkland. A Seattle judge ruled against the prime opponent to the plan last year, who could still seek help from a higher court. Mayor Durkan says the new legislation will create hundreds of affordable homes in a vibrant, livable neighborhood. The Seattle Department of Transportation will penalize Jump and Lime, two bike share companies, by cutting the number of bikes allowed on city streets. The move comes after some inaccurate reports from those companies about their response to poorly parked bikes. SDOT cut the total number of bikes each company is allowed by 1,000, though neither has yet deployed the maximum amount of bikes permitted. The city says if there are more reporting problems, more bikes could be cut. The City of Seattle is working to reduce the number of RVs that keep coming back to city streets after being towed for violations. So-called car ranchers have been buying towed RVs and cars at city auctions and putting them back on the streets to rent to homeless people. A new city law authorizes the destruction of towed vehicles that are deemed dangerous and creates up to a $2,000 fine for car ranching. Mayor Durkan says the city has an obligation to protect public health and hold accountable those who are preying on vulnerable people for profit. Seattle Public Utilities and Waste Management are driving towards a higher level of eco-friendliness with a new green fleet. The utility is powering nearly 200 waste management vehicles with electrical energy and other renewable resources like biogas emitted from landfill trash. SPU touts its electric-only trash pickup vehicles as the first of their kind in the nation and says these new trucks will reduce carbon emissions and noise levels in our neighborhoods. On June 29th, celebrate PrideFest at Cal Anderson Park on Capitol Hill. It's the 6th year of the festival and the 50th anniversary of the Stonewall riots that sparked the movement for gay rights. The free festival runs from noon to 10 and is one of many local Pride celebrations in the last weekend in June. Also that weekend, the Seattle Center hosts the Spirit of Africa. The one-day festival presents new and traditional music, a fashion show, food, dance workshops, and more. Spirit of Africa starts at noon on June 29th, and admission is free. On July 6th and 7th, the Seattle Street Food Festival takes over South Lake Union. Expect to see more than 75 food trucks, plus pop-up restaurants and live music. The celebration is free to attend. There is a charge for an associated craft beer festival that weekend. To learn more about any of the stories you've seen here, log on to seattlechannel.org/Seattle News Now. I'm Brian Callanan, and I'll see you next time on Seattle News Now.